Welcome back to another episode of Goat Worthy Reactions. We're here. We mainly focus on the goats, y'all, and we are bringing in some young baby goats. You know, I put the names on the polls. Y'all vote if you want to. If y'all want me to react to it, I'll react to it. I'll give the young goats. I'll give the young goats a chance. If I'm not feeling it, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna move on. Maybe we'll move on to another artist on the come up. You know what I'm saying? Not on the come up, but as far as like young goats who ain't getting the respect they should. So right now we got Hobson and NF. So once we're done with them, we're gonna roll into the next. Yeah, people have been telling me about Ren. Never heard of him. Samson, right? I'm not sure who that is. Don't know what any of these guys look like. Haven't looked them up yet. Jordan Lucas, who I know. Y'all want me to do that? I'll do that. I asked if y'all want me to do Logic. Y'all ain't really feeling Logic like that, so I'll move on. I never really listened to Logic, but I'll be honest with you, the songs that I did listen to, I thought it was pretty basic. I thought he was pretty basic. But I am doing a reaction to the Logic featuring Eminem. I forget what the song is called, but I do have that on the list. I am going to be doing that. And y'all said y'all said Logic did okay on that, but y'all said M killed it, so we're going to do it. The GOAT is on there. We're going to do it. But today we got Eminem Premonition. Now, this is the first official song we're reacting to off the Music to Be Murdered By album. So this is the cover. This cover is dope. I like this cover. So this is the first song we're doing. And it's the intro. I thought it was only right to do the intro just to get a feel for like what M intended, right? Whatever M intended for me to do. That's what I'm gonna kick in with, because y'all been raving about this album. And there's two sides. It's two albums in one. So there's like a full 15 track or whatever, 20 track side A, and then a whole other full side B. That's fire. So a lot of material M been putting out, man. I'm excited to get to it. So that's like two albums, man. So I can't wait to get on that journey once we reach that point, right? Because we gotta start from the beginning. But all right, so today we got Eminem Premonition. Let's get it. God damn.
Yeah. So I guess this is what it is, huh?
Ooh, I like the way it feels already.
It's obvious. We ain't never gonna see eye to eye. But it's funny. As much as I hate you, I need you.
This is music to be murdered by.
Before we start, that was a fire intro. That intro, and the reason why I'm saying it's a good intro is because he put me in a certain mood already with that intro alone. I wonder if that intro is part of this track or the official audio. Oh yeah, it's off Eminem's track. Never mind. I thought like that was like his intro, and then it goes into the next track. But that's fire. That was a fire intro. We never gonna see eye to eye. It was funny. As much as I hate you, I need you. Who's he talking about? The haters, right? Because he needs the haters to fuel his. Or is he saying? Is he not talking about a chick? Is he? Because did he just kill a chick? Oh, he's probably talking about is he on his serial killer stuff still on here? I hope so. Relapse is fire. I don't care what anybody said. I heard 4 songs off Relapse, and Relapse is fire. I don't care. I know that entire album is hard. I know it is off those 4 tracks. All right, let's get it, man. Hold on. That beat drop was hard. Nikki Greer. Wow. Yo, is that the hook? Oh my God. That chorus is tough. I'm telling y'all, back in the day, M used to do all his own hooks. Say goodbye to Hollywood, say goodbye. That's my favorite Eminem song. It was one of my favorite Eminem songs. It's definitely my favorite off the Eminem show. But M he had so many hooks in the bag, bro. He could do hooks like nothing. And it seems like in today's Eminem, and I mean like post 2006, 2005 Eminem, he has a lot of like artists doing hooks for him, which is dope, because I feel like he makes good decisions. Like, this is a good hook. That girl's voice was nice. That was a nice voice. I like what she said. Got a premonition. I feel the end is near. The beauty starts to fade. The joy has turned to pain. I hear the symphony playing. 10,000 violins. Souls floating away like feathers in the wind. What? That's that's a hard hook. Sheesh. He's about to rap about that. Usually the hook represents what you're about to rap about. So let's get it, Em.
I hear the symphony playing, 10,000 violins, souls floating away like feathers.
They said my last album, I sounded bitter. No, I sound like a spitter. 90% of these hypocrites are trying to get rid of. But why would I get a chip on my shoulder? I was considered one time as the illest.
Yeah.
I'm still as fly as the zipper. Sure, I just get richer, but if it was ever all about Skrilla, then I would have quit her long motherfucking time ago. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I should go say that shit to Tech 9 or the Jigger. Nobody says shit about 2 Chainz as long as he's been here.
Yo, Em, chill out, bro. Calm down. Yo, they catching. Em was doing this in 2021. Oh, this came out in 2020. Like, yo, Em, chill, boy. Tech 9, the Jigger, 2 Chainz, catching strays. But hold on. This album, he kicked the album off like this. And what they said my last album, I sounded bitter. No, I sound like a spitter. Wait, didn't Kamikaze come out before this? They was hating on. Tell me they was hating on Kamikaze, the way he was rapping on. They was hating on Kamikaze. I just heard not like that, or not alike. And I'm telling you right now, if they was hating on whatever he was doing with that flow, then all right, people really don't like him. Then like the industry's really out to destroy him. You can't cancel Eminem. You can't cancel him. But they said my last album, I sounded bitter. No, I sound like a spitter who 90% of these hypocrites are trying to get rid of. But why would I? Oh, okay, yeah. No, he said, oh, bitter. So they saying he's bitter because what? Because was he dissing people on Kamikaze? Y'all told me he was dissing a lot of people on Kamikaze, which is why I'm like hyped to get into that album because I want to hear him just diss everybody. But like, so they call him bitter for that. Okay. Oh, they call him bitter because he's dissing everybody. The album before that, Revival, people was hating on, which I didn't know. I thought it was just Relapse. So now they was hating on Relapse, and they was hating on Revival, and they was hating on Encore. So, dang. So they said my last album, I sounded bitter. No, I sound like a spitter who 90% of these hypocrites are trying to get rid of, but why would I get her? I love the way he's rapping right now. Flow patterns is fire. Why would I get a chip on my shoulder? I was considered one time as the illest. Chick, I'm still as fly as your zipper. He said, true, I just get richer, but if it was ever all about Skrilla, then I would have quit her long mother effing time ago. Chick, shut the heck up. I should go say that it's to Tech 9 or the Jigger. Nobody said it's about 2 Chainz as long as he's been here. What is he saying, though? It kind of sounds like he's saying they've been here for a long time. They've been here as long as him or around the same time. And nobody says anything to them. They only say it to me. It's kind of weird. I'm not saying it's a cop out, but it's kind of weird to him say that, like actually say their names. It's a fact. It's true, but it's kind of like, okay, you just said their names, all right. And I feel like M is cool with these people, right? But anyways, let's keep it going. I'm definitely liking this already though.
All about Skrilla, then I would have quit her long motherfucking time ago. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I should go say that shit to Tech 9 or the Jigger. Nobody says shit about 2 Chainz as long as he's been here. Shit, no wonder you're mad now. I'm looking at them plaques, count them. I'm LL Cool J, bigger and deafer than I sell like 4 mil when I put out a bad album. Revival flop came back and I scared the crap out of them. But Rolling Stone stars, I get 2.5 out of 5, and I laugh out loud, cause that's what they gave bad back in the day, which actually made me not feel as bad now, cause if it happened to James, it can happen to Shady.
Yo! That's a wild scheme. Let me put it together first before I sound like a fool. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to have to put it together with y'all because that's a lot to read. All right, so I'm LO. He said, all right, no wonder they mad now. Oh, wait, look, what he said? Oh, 2 Chainz. Nobody said nothing about 2 Chainz as long as he's been here. He said, no wonder you're mad now. I'm looking at them plaques, count them. I'm LL Cool J, bigger and deafer. That's how come I sell like 4 mil when I put out a bad album. That is fire. So, wait, hold on. Yeah, bigger, different, bad album. Okay, yes. Okay. I was about to say, dang, that's not what he meant because that was a missed opportunity. But no, of course, I'm not going to figure something out before M does. He said, I'm LL Cool J. So looking at them plaques, count them. I'm LL Cool J, bigger and deafer. So LL Cool J was on Def Jam, right? He was the first artist on Def Jam, I believe, right? Bigger and deafer. And ain't there a Ain't that a song? Is it an album or a song? LL Cool J got Bigger and Deffer. But either way, I'm LL Cool J, Bigger and Deffer. That's how come I sell like 4 mil when I put out a bad album. So his Revival album was bad, they say, right? But he probably sold like 4 mil. I don't know if he sold 4 mil on it, but he probably sold a few million off a bad album. And LL Cool J has a bad album. So moving down, Revival flop, came back, and I scared the crap out of him with Kamikaze. So he came back, spitting at people. They called him bitter. Okay, let's put it together. Yeah, I noticed this. I'm putting this stuff together through M's lyrics because he literally explains things in his lyrics. I'm already getting a storyline off this one part right here, right? Like, I haven't even heard these albums, but I'm already getting a storyline together. So Revival flop, came back, and I scared the crap out of him. So Revival flop, 2017. 2018, he dropped Kamikaze. He was dissing people. Okay, cool. He scared everybody. But Rolling Stars, I get 2 at a half. So he got 2 stars out of 5 for Kamikaze. Okay. Get out of here. Oh, was it for Revival? Either way. He said cause what they gave. Oh, he said cause what? 5 I laugh out loud because that's what they gave bad back in the day. So that's what they gave. So Rolling Stones rated LL Cool J's album terribly as well back in the day. Probably gave him 2 or 3 out of 5 stars, right? And he said, which makes me not feel as bad. Like, he's just wordplay on the word bad. But now he doesn't feel that bad because if it happened to James, he said, because if it happened to James, it can happen to Shady. He's trying to say that LL Cool J is the most legendary. And he said, if it can happen to him, it can happen to little old me. You know what I'm saying? It can happen to JD. It can happen to Shady. They do the same ish to Brady. Okay, there I go, reading up ahead again. But that was a wild scheme on LL Cool J. He showed LL Cool J love in there, and at the same time, it was a wild scheme for like the Revival, Kamikaze, the word bad, Bigger and Deffer, Def Jam. Like, this dude does this stuff with ease, man.
Hey, Bigger and Deffer, that's how come I sell like 4 mil when I put out a bad album. Revival flop, came back, and I scared the crap out of him. For Rolling Stone stars, I get 2.5 out of 5, and I laugh out loud, cause that's what they gave bad back in the day, which actually made me not feel as bad now, cause if it happened to James, it can happen to Shady. They do the same shit to Brady. More people hate me than love me. This game will make you go crazy. About to go for B-R-O-K-E. I was the G, the O-A-T. Once I was played in rotation at every radio station. They said I'm lyrically amazing, but I have nothing to say. But then when I put out Revival and I had something to say, they said that they hated the Awake Me. I lose the rage, I'm too tame. I get it back, they say I'm too angry. I need to give me some Dre beats. Know I should hook up with Takey. Fans keep on pulling me one way. Haters pull me in another. Got more hooks in me than Swaley.
Dog. Rapping? I don't want to say it's too easy for this man, but he makes rapping look so easy, dog. Like, he's just expressing himself, and he's doing it in this crazy rap form. And it's not easy, bro. I couldn't stop it because he was going off. They do the same ish to Brady. More people hate me than love me. It seems that way, but it's not true, Em. It's not true. Way more people love you than hate you, dog. Way more people. It's just that the people that be hating on you, they're in this fake hip-hop culture, and they just throwing smut on your name, bro. But trust me, we are here. We locking it down. The Stans are here. The Eminem super fans. That's me. I'm an Eminem super fan. I'm dang near Eminem Stan. I ain't gonna hold you. Just not in a crazy way, like Stan, the person in the video. I think Stan. I said this in another video. I think Stan took on his own life. The term Stan. It just means like a big fan for that person, right? And I'm a Stan in that sense, bro. I'm a Stan in that sense where people talk crazy about M. I'm defending him. Like, and you can ask anybody in my real life. I defend M and Kobe to the death. A little bit of Jordan too, but Kobe and M, I'm gonna defend them to the Kobe, M, and Pac. I'm defending them to the death. But anyways, he said more people hate me than love me. This game will make you go crazy. About to go for broke. So about to go for BROKE. I was the G, the OAT. I was the GOAT. Once I was played in, why is it worded like that? He said I was the G, the OAT. Why he put a the in the middle of us? I was the G-O, because I guess to the syllable, the way he was rhyming. I was the G, the OAT. Once I was played, because what threw me off was that I was the G, and then once starts with an O, and then at starts with an A, and then they starts with a T. So it looked like it was But this is Rap Genius. I don't know what they're doing. I'm looking at the way they're putting the words together, because like really it wouldn't be written like this. It would be written like, it would be like, about to go for BROKE, I was the G, the OAT. That would be in one line. You know what I mean? Like if you're writing the lyrics, you would probably write that like as a rapper, if I wrote those lyrics, that would be one line. I would write that and then I would write about to go for broke and then comma, I was the G, the OAT. Like I would put that there, and then I would go, once I was played a rotation at every radio station. You know what I mean? But the way they put it here is messing with my brain, because M does a lot of tricky stuff like that. So about to go for B, like I'm not gonna ask why did he spell it, but I mean he spelled it because he wanted to spell it. But it's just like about to go for BROKE. I was the G, the OAT. Once I was played in, like this is just a wild coincidence, I think. But this is a wild coincidence. Like maybe I'll try and. I'm just gonna explain it to you because this is something I'm looking at. Y'all can go on Rap Genius and look at it, and you'll see what I'm talking about, right? Y'all could do that, when you have time. But what I'm trying to say is that the line started with about to go for BROKE. I was the G, the OAT. Like if it would have started with G, comma the OAT, but it starts with I was, because this is just a wild coincidence. I was the G though, but he is. Oh man, I'm confusing y'all. I know, but my brain is working right now. That's why. Okay, I was the G. It starts with I was the G. I was the G, the OAT. Once I was played in once I was played in rotation at every radio station. They said I'm lyrically amazing. You feel me? Like, and that spells, ironically, GOAT. GOAT. And again, I know I like to say like we're not gonna figure something out that M didn't figure out, but M didn't put this here. Rap Genius did. So I don't know. I can't give Rap Genius the credit for that. Maybe they just happened to do it that way. But I just feel like if M wrote it, I don't know. It almost spells GOAT. But the first line starts with I was the G, the OAT. So that kind of makes me feel like the G is still emphasized. Like it's still, there's still a G, even though the G isn't first when it's written, he still emphasized G because he separated G from the rest of the word, OAT. Because he said, I was the G, comma, the OAT. Am I reaching? Am I reaching? Because this is so crazy. I was the G, the OAT. Yeah, nah, that's a reach. That's a reach, and not only it's not a reach because it's pretty close. Oh, dude, I don't want to be stuck on this, but I was the G. Like him saying I was the G, I'm focused only now on the letter G. I'm not focused on the I was anymore. I'm focused on the G. I was the G, the OAT. Once I was played in rotation at every radio station, they said I'm lyrically amazing. Like that spells GOAT, my dog, with the GOAT. Wait, hold on, GOAT. That's either a wild coincidence. How does he say it? Let's go back to how he says it.
Something to say, they said that they hated the awakening rotation at every rate. Brady, more people hate me than love me. This game will make you go crazy. About to go for BROKE. I was the G, the OAT. Once I was played in rotation at every radio station. They said I'm lyrically amazing, but I have nothing to say. But then when I put out Revival and I had something to say.
I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna move on from it. But it's bothering the heck out of me right now. But all right. Anyways, he said, they said I'm lyrically amazing, but I have nothing to say. But then when I put out Revival and I had something to say, they said that they hated it. They said that they hated the Awaken Me. I lose the rage. I'm too tame. I get it back. They say I'm too angry. Facts. Like everybody's just trying to tell, and we want you to do this, and we want you to do it, and we want you to do it. M just needs to do whatever he wants to do. Or, you know what I'm saying, listen to his fans and try to implement things to please his fans, because that's what M does. M cares so much about his fans that he listens to us, right? When we make these wild suggestions, right? Some of us are wild, right? But we make these wild suggestions, and he tries to implement them in his music. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, no rapper does that. No rapper does that. No rapper pleads to their fan base like the way M does. And other rappers might do that, but they kind of just blend in and try to do whatever other rappers are doing as opposed to doing what the fans want you to do. And I'm not saying the fans are always going to be right. Like the stans and the super Eminem fans, they're not always right. We're not always right, but We like what we like. We want what we want. And maybe he can figure out a way to do what he wants to do, but at the same time, please the people who made him successful, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, why are you mad because he's trying to please his fans? Like, we support him 100%. We put him where he's at. Like, yeah, the fans, and put himself where he's at because he displayed this talent, right? And he worked so hard on his craft. But at the same time, somebody had to buy into that. That was the stands, the fans. We bought into it. And, you know, we have something to do with success. Not me, ain't nobody. But, you know, the fans have something to do with his success. That's all I'm saying. So I feel like people are always talking crap about him. I think they're just jealous, bro. I just think they're just jealous that Eminem actually cares about his fans, like, and he listens to them. I think they're really jealous about that, honestly. I think that's why hip-hop media, fake hip-hop media, hates on M. Like other rappers, other fan bases. I think they're just mad that M actually listens to his fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not always the right thing to do. He should just do what he wants, what he feels is right. But shout out to him for even listening to his fans. Anyways, I'm off on a tangent. He said, but then when I put out a rap where I had nothing to say, they said that they hated the awake me. I lose the rage, I'm too tame. I get it back, they say I'm too angry. I need to get me some Dre beats. No, I should hook up with Tay Keith. He said fans keep pulling me one way, haters pull me in another. Got more hooks in me than Sway Lee. That's hard. That bar right there. Yeah. Shout out to Sway Lee. He just showed Sway Lee mad love by just saying that. Got more hooks in me than Sway Lee, because Sway Lee do got a lot of hooks. He's got a lot of banging hooks too. He got a lot of. He's a little hit maker. You put Sway. He need to have Sway Lee on the next album, but like singing, like a singing Sway Lee. You know what I'm saying? Not rapping Sway Lee. Not that. But let's keep it going.
Naked, all bent out of shape. The shit's almost comical. Waiting at me to my tattoo of Haley's face stretches. They said I'm just the whiner.
Wait,
I sound like hook up with Takey. Fans keep on pulling me one way. Haters pull me in another. Got more hooks in me than Sway Lee. About to pick up some weights and lift to my tattoo of Haley's face stretches. They said I'm just the whiner. I sound like a baby. I dish it out but can't take it. But I take it, dish it back out and naked, all bent out of shape. The shit's almost comical. Waiting at me, no disrespect. I wasn't dissing tech. That was not a shot at 2 Chainz or the Jay-Z. They probably feel the same way because lately instead of being credited for longevity and being able to keep it up for this long at this level, we get told we'll never be what we were, bitch. If I was this half as good as I was, I'm still twice as good as you'll ever be.
Dog, this dude makes this look too easy, bro. M isn't a I can't. Honestly, this sounds like Eminem show. M. This sounds like Soldier M. This sounds like Till I Collapse M. Like, this really sounds like M in his. I don't know. To me, the voice, everything. Like, so this is what he's on the Music to Be Murdered by. Oh man, and it's like red cover. It kind of reminds me of the Eminem show. I don't know, but yeah, I like the way he sounds on this. He said, "Got my hooks in me and Sway Lee." He said, "About to pick up." He said, about to pick up some weights and lift to my tattoo of Haley's face stretches. They said I'm just a whiner. I sound like a baby. I dish it out but can't take it. But I take it, dish it back out, and they get all bent out of shape. So about to lift weights, bent out of shape, right? Okay. And that's a fact. Like, y'all talk crap about me. I respond to y'all, blacking on y'all, right? And y'all calling me a baby. Y'all saying I'm whining. Like, I could take it, but I'm going to give it right back to you. I could be mad about it. Y'all could piss me off, and I'm going to give it right back to you. Now, can you take it? Obviously, you can't. I'm trying to cancel Eminem. Boy, shut up. Ain't nobody canceling no Eminem. Well, Stans, we going to be here to our dying day holding this man down. Stop playing. I ain't playing. People in real life know how I get down. They know how I get down about M, bro. Certain people I just don't play about. Can't play about M. Don't play about Tupac. Don't play about Kobe. We might fist the cuffs, boy. We might have to get down and dirty. But he said, I like this though. He said, they say been out of shape. This shit's almost comical weight. And he said, I meant no disrespect. I wasn't dissing tech. That was not a shot at 2 Chainz or to Jay-Z. They probably feel the same way because lately, instead of us being credited for longevity and being able to keep up with this level, being able to keep up this long for this level, we get told we'll never be what we were. Chick, if I was half as good as I was, I'm still twice as good as you'll ever be. That's hard. So he wasn't dissing Tech Nine. So I told you in the beginning, like, I felt a little like, oh, don't do that. I'm like, oh, M, calm down. Like, why you name dropping them like that? Because M's crazy. He will name drop you. But he's basically saying that, like, he's in that bunch. Like, we all get say we'll never be as good as we are. I don't think he catches it as worse as them, but because Jay-Z does catch that kind of smoke too. You know what I'm saying? Not as much because the whole hip hop the whole hip hop media and the rappers, the peers, they all praise this man, Jay-Z. But 2 Chainz been a while too. When he was Titty Boy, nice 2 Chainz. So yeah, he been around for a minute too. Not as long as M, I don't think. But instead of them being credit for longevity, they'll just get told that they'll never be as good as they ever was. And M says, if I was half as good as I used to be, I'm still twice as good as you'll ever be. Dang. What's the math on that? He said, only way you're ahead of me. Like, oh my God, listen to me. I stay reading ahead. I need to stop doing that.
For longevity and being able to keep it up for this long at this level, we get told we'll never be what we were, bitch. If I was this half as good as I was, I'm still twice as good as you'll ever be. Only way that you're ahead of me's alphabetically, cause if you diss me, I'm coming after you like the letter V. Killing everything, play this tune at your eulogy, it's your funeral, prepare to die. This is music for you to be murdered by.
Ooh, boy. This album, he set the tone with this track right here, boy. He set the tone. Oh, I heard, what did I hear? I heard another song off this album. When it came out, like it was a while ago. I think I heard it on the radio, but he was dissing MGK on it, though. He said something about MGK on it. I forgot what the song was called. Yeah, I brought it up in the comment section before. I forgot what the song was called. Anyways, that wraps up today, man. But, actually, no, let's break this down real quick. I'm wilding. He said, only way that you're ahead of me is alphabetically. The only way you're ahead of me, the only way that you're ahead of me is alphabetically. Because if you diss me, I'm coming after you like the letter V. That's hard because the letter V comes after you. That was hard. And that sounds like a simple rhyme, but maybe he just made it sound simple. Like, I don't think I could have came up with that. So nah, it's not simple. But he make it sound so easy, man. Killing everything. Play this tune at your eulogy. It's your funeral. Prepare to die. This is music for you to be. Like, that's hard. Like, the rhyme structure at the end, even that little ending part. He said, let me run it back.
Only way that you're ahead of me's alphabetically, cause if you diss me, I'm coming after you like the letter V. Killing everything, play this tune at your eulogy. It's your funeral, prepare to die. This is music for you to be murdered by.
Yeah, I like that. He said killing everything. Play this tune at your eulogy. It's your funeral. Prepare to die. This is music for you to be murdered by. Music for you to be murdered by. So a funeral, prepare to die. He said play this tune. So the ooh sounds, I sounds. And what else? He said killing everything. Play this tune at your eulogy. Play this tune at your eulogy. It's your funeral. He made funeral and eulogy rhyme. But he said, play this tune at your eulogy. It's your funeral. Prepare to die. This is you. This is music for you. It's some music for you to be. So eulogy, funeral, music for you to be. That's crazy. Murdered by. Prepare to die. It's music for you to be murdered by. That's hard. All right, that wraps up today. Eminem Premonition. We're finally sinking our teeth into music to be murdered by. And I had to start with the intro. Maybe let's do next. Actually, now y'all tell me what to do next. I don't want to pick. This one on this album. I don't want this Kamikaze Revival and Relapse. Relapse. I think Relapse. I think we're good with Relapse now. But Revival, Kamikaze, and Music to be Murdered by, A and B. Y'all tell me what to do next. On this album, I want to do one more from this album. One more. I want to do another one. Like one more soon. I'm going to do all of them, but I want to do one more soon. Premonition. So maybe the intro to side B, was that a good intro or nah? Y'all let me know. But that wraps up today's reaction. Eminem Premonition. The hook only came one time. I wish he would have ended it with the hook, because that hook was fire with Homegirl singing. But fire reaction, man. Fire reaction. Definitely GOAT worthy. We out.